Hey everyone, ZLR here, and today I'm going to be talking about all of the NFL games that happened this past week. The only one I'm not going to be talking about is the Patriots and Bills game, since I already did that one in another video. I will be probably putting it somewhere up here. But other than that, let's get right into it. We have Jags versus Saints first. Jags win that one 31-24. Saints actually almost got the win because they got to the 5-yard line, but then they turned the ball over to give the Jaguars the win. So it was a pretty good game there on that standpoint. Next game we had was the Falcons and Buccaneers. This game was a defensive show, I can say that. But Falcons win it 16-13. Pretty close game there. Don't really know what else to say about it. Raiders versus Bears. Bears win that one 30-12 in a game I really didn't expect to go that way. I thought the Raiders were going to beat the Bears, but nope. Bears win their second game of the season. Browns versus Colts. Browns getting the game-winning touchdown against the Colts, and they went to win 39-38. I actually watched the last little bit of that game since I was able to watch a little bit of the Bills and Patriots one. Right when that game ended, it switched over to the Browns and Colts, and I got to see the Browns get the game winner. So that was a good time. Next game was the Commanders and Giants. Commanders could only score 7 points in the third quarter. Yep. The Giants scored 14 in the second. In a game that was practically just defense the whole entire time again. So Giants win that one 14-7. Lions versus Ravens. Lions looked like the old Lions in this game. When they got beat 38-6. Lions practically had nothing to do against the Ravens defense there. So, obviously, people are going to start saying that the Lions are probably a fraud team. But, I don't think so on that one. They just had a bad game. That's about it. Like I said, Bills and Patriots, I'm not going to talk about that one. So, next one we have is Cardinals versus Seahawks. Seahawks win that one 20-10. In a pretty decent game. I didn't have any notes on it. There was a lot of games I didn't write notes about because I was also working at the time. So I couldn't get anything for that. Steelers versus Rams. Steelers win that one 24-17. I would like to mention this. In my short, it was my first one. I said the Steelers won 27-17. Definitely didn't mean that. I saw the 7 at the end of the thing, and I just said 27 for some reason. So, I'm sorry about that. Also, I got my little stress ball here. Next game was Chargers and Chiefs. Chiefs win that one 31-17. Chiefs held off the Chargers in the fourth quarter and everything, and the third quarter, I should say, too, to get the win, while they also scored not too many more points to get the win. But, it was close it was close at halftime. I can say that. It was close at halftime, and then the Chiefs just kind of started getting away with it, and then they got the win. Packers versus Broncos, or as I call it, the Tom Grossi versus Brandon Perna game. Packers losing that one 17-19 in a heartbreaking fashion yet again. Packers got intercepted for the game winner for the Broncos. Kind of sucked. I feel bad for Packers fans on that one. Next game, Dolphins versus Eagles. Eagles win that one 31-17. Obviously, I've been hearing that Dolphins have been a fraud team too. I don't think that. I really don't. They just went up against another good team. That's about it. And then the last game here was the 49ers versus Vikings. 49ers losing that one 17-22. And for my note here, I said 49ers possibly a fraud team. I say possibly because even though they lost against two bad teams in the last 2 weeks, they still have a pretty decent schedule ahead of them. I mean, they're still going to get probably a whole bunch of wins, and then they're going to lead the North or something. Don't quote me on that one. I don't want to be like friggin' RBT saying that the Titans were going to the Super Bowl and then have it not be like that. Like, I'm just saying they could get more wins. They can show people that they're not a fraud team, or they just completely collapse and then they're just a fraud team at that point. We still have to see in the next few weeks what happens. I'm not calling anyone a fraud team as of yet. I want to see in the next few weeks what it's looking like. And please don't come after me about me saying that anyone's a fraud team, because as I just said, I do not think anyone is a fraud team as of right now. We just need to see. I will let you know what my prediction score was for this week, because my god, it was horrible. I went 5-8. 5-8. Last week I went 11-4. But as I said in a video a few weeks back, I will not say my final prediction score until the end of the season. So you guys will just have to wait on that one. And that's about it for this video here. So I hope you guys like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and if you really want to, go and check out the video that's up here. There's going to be one down here as well, probably a playlist. And then on this side, you should be able to subscribe. So, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next episode of this NFL series.